Hey y'all out there, I know you like that Artv, so just go ahead and hit that like button right there because we're watching Artv right now.
We need to make more Artie streamers.
We haven't made a
sweepers.
single sweeper because the last one that was made had copyrighted music playing in the background.
Alright, ladies and gents, welcome to Artv for April 20th. We're gonna be going back into Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void for a continuation of yesterday's 7-hour broadcast. Gonna be cool. I am wearing my hairnet today, so it might look weird. But this foof in the background is way too much for my liking, at least today. And I really wanted to just get rid of it. So it'll take some time, but you'll get used to it. I do have my window open, and there's fireworks going outside, so if you hear anything, that's probably what it is. Oh, just listen to that music, man. So good. Neowaka is just beautiful. Alright. There probably won't be a broadcast Saturday or Sunday, one of the two. Because one of the evenings I'm gonna probably be watching movies. And yeah, I just take a break every once in a while. Sometimes for weeks, sometimes for months, sometimes for a single evening. You know how it goes. I don't have a bloody schedule. I just start at a vague time and hope that everything works out. There's my audio. I do like how all of a sudden I've unlocked this vast array of new loading screens. What did that do? Hey there, Phoenix. He kind of waved. You know how it goes. I did play co-op today. Yeah, I got new masteries and I think I played the Hacker a bit. I do play random nowadays because it's kind of easier. You just click on anything and it removes the choice. I do really like the Hacker. I really like Nova. And I am very, very torn on these four. Arak is kind of just the same shit, but a bit more like Kerrigan. And I haven't played Stukov and Mirror and Han. So I'll probably have to do that one of these days. Alright, cool. Let's get back into Legacy of the Void. Did I say into twice? Hey, and remember when I said I was going to start earlier today? I didn't. I started later. Because I'm a sad twat. And there was nothing that really stopped me other than laziness. I think I just played, what was it? Something. Or maybe watch YouTube. I kind of forget. Which is a bad thing. I usually remember a lot of things I've done. Not this though. This one's just fucking gone. Should probably get Discord on this side as well. Not like that. Come on. There it goes. There you are. Cool. Maybe switch to the browser. Do I want to enable you? No, I don't. New conversations available.
Ah, Artanis. I believe I will serve you more effectively from here. Besides, I would rather Alarak remain where he can be watched.
I mean, it's basically the same. You don't really do a lot.
What you plan to do is awaken monsters, Artanis. They slaughtered every Templar on the base of Lantinum.
They rose against their masters. Our people never treated them as Templar.
Because they are robots, created to do the bidding of the Conclave.
Is this what you think of Phoenix? A robot whose only purpose is to do your bidding?
He certainly defies expectations. He is more.
Perhaps the original Purifier robots will be too. If nothing else, think of their benefit to the war effort.
That is, if they choose to join us.
I believe in Phoenix. I am willing to take the risk.
Nobody ever believes in you. Jeez. Do I actually have anything open that I might want to close? Like porn or something? No, it's just Steam. Alright. Now then, Phoenix.
I know this will work, Hierarch. I know I can guide the Purifiers through the darkness that lies ahead. Help them accept what they are. I can convince them that they will not be treated as servants again.
Then it appears as if you have found purpose, brother.
Since awakening, I have been confused, directionless, uncertain of what I am, how I came to be. Now, things are clear once more. Fate has laid out a purpose only I can accomplish. It is exhilarating.
Yes. You embark upon a task that even Phoenix could not achieve.
Yet he would attempt it if he could. I have learned much from Phoenix's memories, and through them, I have come to know myself. I am Phoenix, but not. I am my own entity, and I take pride in this.
Congratulations, Artanis. You've basically created a sentient AI. And given it weapons.
The Zerg pose quite a problem. Disrupting the stasis grid was never going to be easy, and it certainly will be less so with Amon's brood attacking us.
We will hold them off long enough for your work, Karax.
The scientists sealed away Cybros with a device called the Megalith. It is the key to disabling the station's stasis lock. Once the grid is down, we have to act swiftly and bring Cybros online or flee orbit. The might of the brood below is too great.
Leave the defense to me.
Alright. How much solar right do I have? 30. I think we're fine, aren't we? I think we are. Could do this, we're at 50. I guess it's alright. Let's go and do a mission.
The shield emitters on Endion must be disabled if we are to reactivate Cybros. The time to begin is now, Hierarch.
Alright. Seal all caves at rocks in the Unsealing Past mission less than 40 seconds after Zerg begin to emerge from them. Destroy all Zerg structures. Select past. Alright. I think we can do that. Can't we? Should be able to. There is this strange tendency when I have a fairly successful broadcast the day before, the next one tends to be quite mild, so you'll have to excuse me if I am a bit, sort of stoic. Let's put it that way. I'm just going to take it slow. Play a bit of Legacy of the Void and probably call it a day. Some point. It's really weird, like broadcasting on Twitch. Some days you get a lot of fucking stuff done and you know want to keep streaming, and other days you kind of want to do something else. And it really does come out on VODs, and on your broadcast. So I do hope it's fine. Hey Arnie, why don't you get an SSD or something?
Cybros, the vault of the purifiers. It is fortunate that Amon's brood has been unable to penetrate its stasis grid.
I now have access to Endion's records. The stasis grid is sealed by complicated locking mechanisms. They can only be destabilized by a certain device. The Megalith. I'll begin recovering it now, so it may work on the locks.
It will need protection. These forests already crawl with Zerg abominations.
Then we shall clear them out.
If I may, Hierarch, this facility once developed powerful weapons for the Empire.
I have heard tale of the mighty Colossi, scaling cliffs, besieging enemies from afar. Let us see how they fare against the Zerg.
Alright. So it's just the Colossi, eh?
The Zerg are coming from that cave. If we fire on the rock formation, it will seal the opening.
Alright, cool. Let's put it that way.
Well done. The area is secure. Warp coordinates for our nexus point are locked. Karax, activate the megalith.
Authorization in progress. The megalith should be ready shortly, Hierarch. We will monitor its status and alert you when it is online.
Alright. Oh yeah, now I remember what I did. I played Metal Gear.
Megalith systems will take
I
a few
tried to
moments
set up
activate.
Metal Gear
We'll
Solid
get
for
them out soon. In the meantime,
emulation.
I've upgraded our robotics facilities to construct colossi. You can warp them in whenever you wish, Hierarch.
Mostly because there is no European version of Metal Gear Solid in the HD collection. So I had to use my disc and emulate it. I do own a disc because it's Metal Gear. Three, 7. Oh yeah, we use annihilators now. It's not immortals.
The megalith should be finishing up shortly. We should ensure that we have enough forces to defend it.
Remember, we have to destroy all the things.
The megalith is online. We must ensure it reaches the stasis locks safely.
Alright.
The megalith has reached the first stasis lock. It will be safe below the surface as it does its work.
Yes. The fallen Mirage Gulia, I'm with you. Zerash Gulida.
That. And 1, 2, 5.
I'm detecting Zerg movement. Warriors, ensure none reach our nexus point. canyon grows narrow ahead. Crawlers, they're rooting on the ridge. Brace for incoming fire.
The megalith is almost done with this lock. I would advise you to make preparations for its next move.
Highlight for ire.
Sensors show the first stasis lock has been disabled. The megalith is relocating to the next one.
All right. Oh yeah, pylons.
We embrace the glory of battle.
The megalith has arrived safely at the second stasis lock. It shall be brought down shortly.
Oh, look at that.
Interesting. I believe this facility used power cores of incredible size to provide energy for experiments. They should be hidden somewhere within these hills. If our warriors can destroy them, we can claim the Solarite components within. The first power core has been secured. Warping it aboard now.
I have returned.
Highlight for ire. Yes. Highlight for ire. We embrace the glory of battle. The fallen. I'm waiting. Yes. I'm waiting.
The megalith's work is nearly complete. It will move again soon.
Okay.
Both power cores have been obtained. I'll begin working on them immediately. I am detecting a large number of Zerg bioforms in the cave network ahead.
We can use the terrain to our advantage. Topple the rock formations near the entrance and seal the Zerg within the caves.
Stasis lock disabled, and the grid is now at 60%. The megalith is en route to the third lock now. A significant number of Zerg have been detected in the caves ahead. Exercise caution.
Well done, warriors. The megalith is disabling the third lock.
Fallen still serve. Zerash. Yes, I fight. I'm waiting. I fight on.
I don't know what that is, but I guess it's fine.
Highlight for ire. Highlight for ire. Zerash, the fallen. You call upon me. Glory of battle.
Oh. I might have failed the 40 seconds thing.
We embrace the glory of battle. I have returned.
This lock is almost destabilized. The megalith will relocate shortly.
You call upon me, I'm waiting.
Sorry, mate.
There is an entire Zerg hive cluster between the megalith and the last stasis lock. Our only option is to fight through it.
The third lock has been disabled, and the megalith is on the move. My readout shows Cybros beginning to awaken from stasis. Only 2 remain, Hierarch.
Engaging foe.
Seismic disturbance detected. Nidus worms are inbound on your location. Our pylon is under attack.
Alright.
Phase link authorized. The megalith is now disabling the 4th lock.
The fallen still serve.
You. What are you doing?
You call upon me.
Where are you going?
Eraj Gulio. You call upon me. Eraj Gulio. Gulida. Eraj Guli.
Alright.
Lock destabilization is nearly finished. The megalith will disembark soon.
Cool.
Eraj. The fallen still. Zerashk Gulida. Yes. You call upon me. I'm waiting. I fight on. Eraj Gulio. The fallen. I'm waiting. You call upon me.
The lock is down and the megalith is traveling. Stasis grid at 20%. Wait. I'm detecting activity in the Zerg hive nearby. They're reinforcing the last lock.
Zerashk Gulida.
And just be certain of it. Aha, here it is.
Yes.
lock is destabilizing, and the grid is down. We've done it! Cybros is free from stasis.
Recall our forces from Endion's service. We take this battle to Cybros.
I think I done fine. 10. Somehow missed 10 structures. Well, they might have been off screen or something.
There are new personnel awaiting your review in War Council, Hierarch.
I assume your plan is to bind these robotic warriors to your will.
They will be allowed their freedom, much like Phoenix. Making slaves of them is what led to their revolt before.
Oh, this foolish idealism taxes my patience.
Idealism? They are the replications of our greatest champions. We seek to free your people from Malash, and yet you desire to enslave mine?
I care not for freedom that softens a people. I will dethrone Malash and save my kind from oblivion. But they will not be free. They will serve me. Freedom is a delusion, granted to the weak by the strong.
You speak as Amon does. For the sake of your life, that will change.
Instill the Phoenix machine as the new executor of the Purifiers, and use them as the tools of destruction they were built to be.
Hierarch, my scouts are tracking the movements of the Golden Armada. Why was Endion chosen as the world Cybros was to orbit?
For thousands of years, it has been a research retreat. Here, Protoss scholars secluded themselves from political affairs to focus on the task of devising technology that would benefit the Empire. The Psi Matrix was first conceived here. When it was decided that the Purifiers would be shut down, they became a symbol of achievement, but also the dangers of it.
So they were brought to a research colony.
Where better than a place where our greatest scientists resided, constantly improving Cybros' stasis field.
And how many resided on the world below?
800,000 Kalai, a contingent of Templar.
I only hope their deaths were swift.
For some reason I'm dropping frames. No why. If it's just the internet playing up. But to be sure, I will no doubt close my Steam. Check out the task manager just to make sure that everything is as it should be. What's going on? Need you. What does the video do? Alright, just gonna do that. Let me just restart chat. Okay. This should be alright, I suppose. Doesn't bode very well, but it's kind of a predicament I'm not sure how to fix.
We have received new robotic siege technology, Hierarch. Please make your selection.
Nah, man. Colossus. Fucking A+.
Alarak's vanguards have joined our cause. It seems our surprises have no end.
Order me to war. Adun Torida. I return to serve. Order me to war.
Yeah, I think we're using Vanguard. Seems alright.
Cybros will not be able to resist the Zerg for long. We should move quickly if we hope to save the Purifiers.
I require your honest counsel, Phoenix. Do you believe the Purifiers will join us?
I do not know. They may harbor rage, resentment for the actions of our forebears.
The Daylom is not the Conclave. We are united in purpose, like never before.
And that is why the Purifiers must be allowed to choose their fate for themselves. Without freedom, a people can be controlled, but never united.
This is true, and yet, the Firstborn have ill need of another enemy.
And I believe in you to not create one. Your actions determine the future for both the Templar and the Purifiers. But now is the time to act, Hierarch.
You are right. The way forward may be difficult, but it is necessary. Thank you, my friend.
Why is this happening? What seems to be the fucking problem? I think it's just Twitch being Twitch. Yeah. I just paused the preview. Hopefully that fixes it. I've dropped 2.4% of my frames, which is not good at all. Yeah. Suppose. Alright, let's go for that. Sorry for the interruptions. Just bugging me. 50%. Yeah, we can afford to take shield overcharge when we get enough points. We'll just put some in Phoenix soon enough, I suppose.
Your plan worked, Karax. The stasis grid is down. We must act now.
If we can bring Cybros online, the battle station should begin to defend itself.
And the Purifiers?
They have lain dormant for millennia. They may still harbor anger towards us. If they turn on us, we will have to fight.
We failed them before, not understanding what it was we had birthed. These personalities may be replications, but they are alive.
After spending so much time with Phoenix, I share your belief.
Right,
Welcome back.
let's go.
With the stasis grid down, the Zerg have begun infesting the surface of Cybros. We do not have long if we wish to save the Purifiers. Your Templar are ready, Hierarch. Give the word, and it shall be reclaimed.
Alright. So we got to be careful about shields.
These Zerg are truly as tenacious as the archives claim. Their infestation already spreads across the surface.
And Amon's hybrid has begun fortifying the hives. We must hope for the aid of the Purifiers to win this battle.
Indeed. According to the station's schematics, Cybros's power architecture is divided into 4 distinct quadrants. Each is sealed by 3 null circuits. Destroying all of the circuits in a quadrant should restore its power, activating at least some of the purifiers.
We will need to keep a watchful eye upon the core matrix. If the Zerg destroy it, Cybros falls as well.
Alright, so how do we do it? Okay.
We should try to locate the null circuits as soon as it is safe to do so, Hierarch.
Unto death. Artanis, there are unpowered cannons placed near the core matrix. With enough fortification, this would be a defensible position.
Alright. So somehow we need to summon 2 purifiers in a very low amount of time. Oh, we've got cannons, make horrible sounds. We need a cybernetics core. You will be assimilated. I suppose that's using that specific ability for a fairly long amount of time.
I will serve. We grant me my end.
There, a null circuit. Destroy it, and power should begin to flow again.
A Zerg force is preparing to move on the core matrix. Warriors, defend the core!
Willingly. Grant me my end.
Circuits. The purifiers will attack the Zerg and slow their attacks upon the core.
The hour is upon us.
Energy flow increasing exponentially. It's working. The purifiers are activating.
I'm detecting the purifier awakening on its own. Wait, something is amiss. The AI has gone rogue.
Its Solarite memory lattice has grown irreversibly unstable. We should disable it. At least we can put its Solarite to use.
I am Executor Clolarian. I address the leader of the Firstborn.
Executor Clolarian, your deeds are taught to all Templar, even to this day.
Cease your adulation. Why do you seek the Purifiers?
Brothers, you were created to protect the Empire. Yet we did not treat you as you deserved. As true Templar. I implore you to forgive our ancestors' mistakes. To take up your ancient charge once more and join us as equals.
Cool.
We will see if you speak truth. You will aid us in purifying this alien threat. Only then shall we discuss this further. Sentinels, advance upon the alien stronghold. Purify the invaders.
Nice.
Karax, do what you must.
Understood, Phoenix. I will see the Solarite is recovered properly.
The Zerg broods are reacting to our battle plan. They have begun guarding the null circuits.
All right. Cool stuff.
The hour is upon us. The Zerg are attacking from the northeast. They're trying to break through our nexus point. The hour is upon us. My life for ire.
Who's that?
The hour is upon us.
Null circuits destroyed. Station at half power.
Purifiers! Our home is under assault by alien forces. Move out and eliminate them. The hour is upon us.
The last broadcast grouping of null circuits is located here.
We embrace the glory of battle. The core matrix is under attack. It must not fall.
The hour is upon us.
The third quadrant is coming online now. Cypros is at 75% power.
Brothers, our time has come. Eliminate the alien bioforms with extreme prejudice. The hour is upon us. We embrace the glory of battle. 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 The hour is up. My life for hire.
That's it! Seals are fully unlocked. Cypros is awakening.
Probably didn't get the achievement.
Cypros has reached full power, and the purifiers are cleansing the station of the Zerg.
Fight on, brothers. Slaughter them to the last.
Wait, I've been disconnected from Cypros' systems. The core is activating. It's going to fire.
Larian, what are you? Commencing purification.
Zerg biosigns disappearing. The surface of Endion has been cleansed of life.
It is over.
I mean, I think I did it, but apparently not. Guess it's fine. We did that. Which wasn't too hard. That was pretty fast. I am dropping frames like fucking crazy. It doesn't seem to be of my internet.
Phoenix, contact the purifiers. I would speak to them. Executor Clolarian, You have awoken during the Firstborn's darkest hour. You have shown us that the Purifiers are a mighty force that could turn the tide of this war. I ask you now to honor your sacred charge as Templar and fight beside your brethren as you did before.
You are no different than the Conclave. Once again, you try to control us.
No. I wish to make amends for our past failures. I have fought battles alongside one of you. Phoenix, the one you are linked with. The Conclave feared your kind, but they are no more. I know you are true Templar. I have seen it. I ask that we stand as one, or none of us shall stand at all.
I will counsel with the others. They are deliberating. If we are to follow, we would ask the entity Phoenix to speak for us. There is much about this time we do not yet understand. But as long as you hold to your word, Hierarch, the Purifiers shall join the Firstborn.
Cool.
Hierarch, I have powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
Let's look. Units gain 25 bonus to movement speed and 15% bonus to attack speed or position within Plan's power field. It's going vulnerable for 5 seconds. Total damage planning death. 60 seconds. That's good as fuck. I like that. I suppose we'll have to make do with that for now. Got 30 points. Maximum of 80. Cool. Garrix.
I have been analyzing the Purifier bodies en masse. Their systems function more effectively when in proximity to each other. Outlying protocols can be offloaded to unoccupied cores.
What does any of that mean, Carax?
Their data web was designed to replicate the sense of the Kala. They are connected to each other.
Interesting.
Yes, however, it is a synthetic representation. There is no emotional wave.
The engineers who built them could not imagine how they could ever be seen as Protoss without the light of the Kala. If only our ancestors could see us now. We have achieved an incredible feat, friend Phoenix.
Phoenix. I have been thinking more upon that name. It is the moniker of another. I do not believe I should use it any longer. I am not he.
Phoenix was the bravest warrior I have ever known. He faced terrible odds and emerged victorious. Slayed enemies the likes of which most cannot even comprehend. And yet, you have proven to be of equal bravery. He would have been honored that a warrior such as you bore his name. And so am I.
Your words honor me, Hierarch. But one day, I must find my own path and my own name.
You probably will. I'm not sure what to do about all those frames. Really, I'm not. Excuse me. What? It's very peculiar. I should get more, that's just the thing. I should just buy more,
These purifiers have joined our army, Hierarch. It seems they are willing to serve you. For now.
I answer the call.
It is a good day. The skies await.
I mean, nah. I think it's okay.
Amon's presence within the Kala grows stronger. He is becoming harder to resist.
You risk much for this, Rohana.
He believes all suffering, all conflict, results from the Xel'Naga's infinite cycle. That it must end.
Yes, he has made this clear.
But you see only the surface. Underneath, a silent hatred roils within him. A prideful resentment that would see all worlds burn. The hybrid are the true face of Amon. He wishes not only for the Xel'Naga's creations to be set aside, but for them to suffer.
What now? This errand of yours has been a waste of our time. We should leave for Slain.
The Purifiers will be a useful addition to our forces. I would hardly call this an errand.
Yes, but as we already discussed, you chose to give them freedom, hoping that they will do as you command.
Do not presume to lecture me about my decisions, Tal Darim.
But I so enjoy our exchanges.
I know.
It brings me great joy that the Purifiers have chosen to join the Daylom. But there is still the matter of the Tal Darim. Siding with Alarak is indeed a risk. Tassadar, old friend, what would you do? Mobius Corps is overseeing Amon's hybrid production lab. I will not let this continue. We will go to Revanskar and destroy the station before Amon can create more of these abominations.
No, I think we're fine. Let's go.
It is an armada.
Behold the Death Fleet under Amon's command, poised on laying waste to all life in the sector.
Then we had best act swiftly.
Rakshir. Usurpation by ritual combat cannot be rushed. Its rites demand careful preparations if they are to be accepted.
We are in orbit above a hostile world with an imposing fleet, and you speak of preparation?
I intend to depose Malash, the ruler of an entire people, and bring them under my thrall. You will aid me, and in return, I will remove the Tal'Darim from this conflict. That was our bargain. To do this, The ritual must be carried out as tradition demands.
This bargain grows less appealing by the moment.
I think I know why we might be losing frames. So let me try something. 'Cause this is quite a bit. I will end the broadcast just for a second, so please stand by.